Hey, what's going on, guys? A Straight Tech here, and today we're going to be unboxing some cases for the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone 13. Right now I'm still debating whether or not I should review the cases for the 13 Pro and Pro Max, just because there's a ton of cases and I don't want to make this video too long for anybody to look at or watch. So right now I'm just going to focus mainly on these two, and let me bring out the box real quick. So like I said, thank you SUPCASES for supplying all these cases. As you can see right here, it probably won't even fit on camera. This is the reason why I probably won't be able to finish in one video, but these are all cases from SUPCASES. Thank you so much for providing these for me. And I'm going to be trying out the cases for the 13 mini and 13, just like I said. So let me try to divide these and I'll get right back to you. Alright, so here they are. So the ones on top here are for the iPhone 13. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cases for that one. And for the mini, it's going to be these 3 and these 2 only. There's going to be more for the 13, obviously, but we're going to check them all out. We're going to open them up one by one and see how they fit on the phones, and to see, maybe it might catch some of you guys' attention and you guys might want to go out there and buy a case from SUPCASES. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, I want to give you guys a special discount code to get 10% off these SUPCASES cases. So I'm gonna put the link down in the description below for that code to be applied to your purchase. But in case, the code is gonna be Straight Tech 10. So that's STR 8 TECH and then the number 10. So Straight Tech 10, like I said. But I'm gonna leave the link down in the description below, so that way when you're checking out, it's already gonna be applied to your purchase. Now let's continue with the video. So we're gonna go with the mini first. So I'm gonna put these to the side. Alright, and I know you can see one right here. I kind of opened this one yesterday. I'll tell you the story later, but for now it's just gonna be these 5 cases. We're gonna try on these right here, so I'm gonna put these to the side as well. Alright, so this one's the SUPCASES Unicorn Beetle. Alright, so let's open this up. And this is going to be the clear one. These have always been my favorite when it comes to any phone out there. Clear cases are always the best cases in my opinion. The only thing that's not good about them is that they do get dirty really quick, and you see that they turn yellow over time. But the first few days, they look the best on your phone. So here's a mini. Ignore the crack. I actually had my son borrow this one for a day and he ended up cracking it. It's not functional anyway, so it doesn't really bother me. So we're just gonna try these on into the case. And you can see there it fits perfectly fine. Buttons feel very clicky. The power button is right there. It's not covering the lightning port. The speaker grill. One up there as well. Face IDs right there. It goes around the camera bump pretty nicely. It also has a little bumps right here, little camera bump, just in case you want to lay it flat like this. There's no contact between the surface and the camera, so it won't scratch it. And as well, there are bumpers around each corner for the same reason. In case you want to put it down on a flat surface, then you're going to be protected. There's going to be no contact between the surface and your screen, especially if you don't have a screen protector. This is going to be your case. Overall, it does look very nice. You can see SUPCASES right there. So like I said, SUPCASES has always been my go-to cases for a few years now, to be honest. Every time I get a new phone, they're usually my first case, my first priority. And I do like the way they feel in the hand. They look good. Just like this one is a clear one, so if you get one of the blue ones or red ones, then you're gonna see the color on this phone is gonna pop out, and most people are gonna be able to see it. I like how it looks. Alright, let's try this one now. And this one, I've had this one before. I think I've bought a few of these already. This is probably one of my favorites as well. So this one is very similar to the clear one, but without the edges being clear. So this one's black. And in some cases I like this one better, just because this one is never gonna get dirty from the rails, which is where most clear cases get dirty from first, because that's where you're holding it. It's in your pocket most of the time, and it's rubbing against your jeans, so it's gonna get really blue greenish on the corners. Whereas in this one, the sides are gonna be black, so the color is not gonna change on this one. You get the plastic back right here. It does get a little scratchy sometimes, but like I said, it's the case. No case is ever gonna be perfect, as long as you can still see that beautiful phone of yours. So let's try this on. So this one looks very nice. It goes with the black very well. It also has a little bumps right here. Buttons feel very clicky. And this one ends up being a little more smoother than the plastic one. The sides are a bit more flat, so it's easier for you to hold. Even though this phones are really small as it is, it makes it better for you to have a better grip on this little phone. So there goes the lightning port right there. As you can see, it curves in and then it becomes flat on the side. I believe this one doesn't really do that. Yeah, this one doesn't do that. So on this one it does. And I like this case a lot. Like I said, these are probably the two cases that I pick up the most every time I get a new device. I don't like anything colorful. I like showing off my phone. I usually get a white phone or a colorful phone. In this case I have the iPhone 12, the white one, so I like having a clear case on that. Now it's for the big boy cases. So these are the bigger ones. These are for the heavy duty ones. If you tend to be a clumsy person, then I suggest going for these right here. So let me just take them out of the cases. Like I said, it's gonna have the little kickstand right here for you to watch videos like this. You want to put it down on your table at work, watch some videos while you're at lunch. This usually does come in handy. But enough talk, let me just peel this off and let me get this phone inside of this case. Basically the screen protector, this is an all body case, so these do come in handy because you don't have to worry about buying a separate screen protector. It's all in one. If you are a clumsy person when it comes to phones, I suggest getting these. I know people who have these on their iPhones or just a phone in general, and it keeps their phone very, very protected as well. So the inside is very soft, very nice. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is like peel off the plastic, and then you're gonna want to line this up with this. So like I said, this basically is gonna be your screen protector. It goes like that, and then you're gonna want to put this on. So make sure all the corners are in, make sure it clicks in right, and there you go. So the sides are gonna be very nice and grippy. Everything's basically gonna be covered. Like I said, this is for the people out there who tend to drop their phones a lot. You have the lightning port covered up right here, so that's really nice. iPhones tend to get a lot of dust and dirt into their charging ports for some odd reason. But for this one, if you do end up buying this case, this one does cover it. You can just close it right there, a little open door right there. You also get a door right here to switch between silent and loud. Close that up. Buttons feel very clicky. This is how it's gonna look on the black one. As you can see right here, it's a huge bump right here. There's no way this is ever gonna touch surface to anything. Even if you tend to drop it, it's not gonna touch at all. Vice versa over here as well, it's not gonna touch. As you can see right there, those bumps are much higher than the ones you see on these. So like I said, if you want full protection, 360 full body protection, and you know you're gonna keep your phone for years to come, then I always suggest these to people. Oh, I also forgot to mention it comes with this as well. If you're a person who tends to be busy and needs their phone out real quick, you don't want it in your pocket, then this is where you put on the side of your pants. Just click this in there and it holds it on pretty tight. There's no way somebody could just steal this out of your side pocket unless you press this little button right here, then it does come out. Okay, so the next one we're gonna try is the black one. So let me just take this one out. I'm sorry, the blue one. My mistake. Alright, so let's take this out. This is gonna be the exact same case, just a different color. Make sure you always put this side first, because if you try to do this, it doesn't really sit that well. It kind of moves. It kind of rattles in there, so that's not the right way to put it. So put that right there. And before you put this on, you gotta make sure your phone is clean. You kind of don't want to put this on with debris or just something dirty on your screen, because once you put this on, you're really gonna see the bubble there. It's not like an extra screen protector where you can't take it off after you put it on, This one you can't take it on and off, doesn't really matter. So there you go. All these line up with Face ID. Put this on and make sure it clicks all over, and there you go. This one does actually look better. Red is not my cup of tea, but the blue one does look very nice. Got the blue rails right here. The back looks very nice. Just like I said earlier, they're all gonna come with the kickstand. It locks right there so you can hear it. You put it back down. Like I said, this is really good if you're trying to watch a video. You don't want to hold it, you're trying to eat while watching a video at the same time. This does come in handy. So you just pop it up real quick and it closes right there. So this is gonna be the blue one. Alright, the next one is gonna be the black one. So I'm not gonna do this one just because it's gonna be the same thing as these other ones. It's just gonna be all black. So let's put these to the side. So that's gonna be it for the iPhone mini. Alright, so this is going to be for the iPhone 13. This one's gonna take a little bit longer just because it has way more cases. For these are exactly the same ones as I reviewed on the little one, which is bigger obviously. So then you're gonna get the blue one, the black one, and the red one. So for this one I'm probably just gonna review the black one on this one. Alright, let's start with this one first. So Unicorn Beetle. Let's see. So this is the same one as you saw on the mini. So like I said, these are my go-to cases. And you can see right there, it looks very nice. Same style, flat on the sides. You get that little camera bump. You get Face ID right there. You get the little bump right there to protect your screen if you do drop it by accident. Like I said, these are one of my favorite ones. Let's put that to the side. Alright, let's see what's next. So this one is very similar. Alright, this one's very nice. So this one's black. I believe it's the same one as this, but this is black all around here. This one tends to be gray, and this one has plastic on the side, whereas this one is more of a grippy side. So this one is gonna be a little bit more slipperier in the hands. It still has grip right there on these little rails, so when you hold it, it does feel pretty decent. Overall, this one does look very nice. The buttons are very clicky on these, very clicky. So I like that. So you can see right there, you can kind of hear it. And I actually like this one a lot. Let's open up the next one. And this one is gonna be pink. Let me put these to the side. So there you go. This is not gonna be my cup of tea, but for any of you girls out there who want to purchase this, this is how it's going to look like for your iPhone 13. This is pretty much like this one, the one with the grippy sides right here. Same thing, I believe. Yeah, I think they're exactly the same thing. So decent colors, very pink. Buttons are very clicky. Get the bottom right there. And yeah, it's basically the same thing as the first one I just showed you. So on to the next one. Alrighty then, let's do this one. This is going to be the clear one, I believe. And yes, it is. So I'm gonna leave this one like this just because we already know how it's gonna look like. It's gonna be clear. It's gonna look just like the iPhone mini. I tried it on that one. It's just gonna be a little bit bigger, 6.1 inch on this one. So I'm gonna leave this one alone. I'm gonna put it back in its case. And I'm gonna move on to the next one. Okay, so this one is an all body protection. So it's not gonna be as thick as these, but it's still gonna be an all body protector. So take this out. Same thing, make sure you clean your phone always before you put this on. So this one goes on first, make sure it clicks in. Make sure it clicks all around. And this one is very nice as well. There goes the SUPCASES branding right there. The only thing different about this one and the bigger model one is that this one does not have a cover right here. Then that one doesn't have a door right there. This one doesn't have a door right here. It has little slots for you to toggle it up and down. Buttons very clicky. Silver all around. Black here. but that's where the main grip is, that when you hold it in your hand, your camera is being protected as always right here. And overall, this does make your phone kind of wide. This phone shouldn't be that wide, but with this case it does make it a little more girthier, so it's pretty nice overall. It's like a combination of the one that's not fully protected and the one that fully protects your phone. If you want something that's in between, this one is the one you should buy. Alrighty, let's go on to the next one. I'm assuming it's gonna be the same type, but just a different color. So yeah, this one says peach right here, and the other one said black right there. So black, peach. We're gonna try out the peach one right now. Alright, so take that out. Make sure you take this little film out as well. Put that on there, and there is the pink one, or peach, however you want to call it. It looks more pink to me. Might look different on camera, but it's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna have the open ports right here. They're not gonna have the little doors. Very clicky. Still protective. Screen protector, 360 body protection. SUPCASES branding right there as always. Looks very nice. You can't really tell it's peach from this side just because it's gray from these corners, but once you flip it, the pink is there and on the rails. So this one is pretty nice as well. Alright, so now for the big boy. This is the actual 360 body protection one, but this one's going to be the heavy duty one as well. And also comes with a little belt clip or jean clip, however you want to call this. The ones you put on your pants right here. Put that to the side. Same thing as always, put that on first. Alright, so there you have it. I'm trying to get all the corners in there, make sure they settle in. Okay, so there you go. So this is the one I'm talking about, where it covers all the openings within the phone, which is a good thing, because if you do drop this phone, most likely nothing's gonna happen to it. No debris, no dirt's gonna be getting in there. You get your screen protector. The sides here are grippy as well, as you can see the little lines right there. Buttons are very clicky. They are going to be a little bit harder to click compared to the other ones, just because this case is a lot thicker, but not saying that it's hard, but on the other ones they were really easy to hear it and feel the button clicks on it. So on this one, it's going to be a little bit more harder, but that shouldn't be an issue to anybody. This one as well is going to have the little kickstand right here. Watch some TV or watch a movie while you're eating. It's the best thing you could do. This one just stays flush within the case. Camera's going to be protected. Screen is going to be protected. Even with the screen protector, it's going to have the bumps all around the phone, so you should not have to worry at all if this phone drops. I'm going to leave it as that. So it seems that the video is going to be long. I'm just doing this video on the iPhone 13 mini and the iPhone 13. I'm going to make another video on the iPhone 13 Pro and the 13 Pro Max. I'm not sure if they're going to be around the same cases. I'm assuming it is going to be the same cases, just because these two had similar cases. This one had a lot more though. So I'm going to put the link down below for all these cases that I reviewed today. Make sure you guys pick one up. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys later.